I'd like to tell you about a sim that I made with some buddies of mine, most notably Lorin, who provided the sim for us and gave us free rein to do as we pleased with it. Also, Nightshade Sixpence, builder extraordinaire, and Aragon Summer, a very thoughtful bear, and myself, Les Hall, creator Les. Together, we built this sim, and the purpose of the sim is to educate people on 3D printing. So, we've chosen the theme for the size of land we got on the sim was actually only a third of a sim. So I was able to represent the process of going from Second Life into real life to create 3D printable objects from Second Life Prim, Sculpt, and Mesh objects. This can be done, especially if your mesh components you have the original source files, etc., etc. There's various ways and techniques. And once you do it, you can then 3D print your object. You can have it in real life as well as in Second Life. So the sim goes through the software steps of converting Prim to Mesh, Sculpt to Mesh, and using original Mesh source code files to create one object that is all mesh. It exists as an STL file, and in the middle of the sim, we have a description of the various software that is used for this purpose and the steps that are used to accomplish this goal. Then, in the upper plateaus, we have one experimental 3D printer concept illustrated with moving prims, behind which is a beautiful building created by Nightshade Sixpence with patios, an open area, and a covered area with many pedestals on which we've placed various objects. Some were designed in Blender, some were designed in OpenSCAD, some were designed in Second Life, and all are 3D printable. Some were 3D printed, and as a matter of fact, about a third of them were 3D printed, including a chess set, an earth ring, a meso material, and some other items. So you don't have to have a 3D printer to do this. All you need is about $35, and you can take your SL object and make a small plastic or metal version of it in real life. And that's about the size of the sim. And I tell you, if we had the whole sim, I could illustrate many more of the details of the processes, such as OpenSCAD, how to use it, what it's for, what it does, various editing tools like a Blender section and so forth, the processing programs, the G-code translation utilities, the Tangio balancer optimizer that works somewhat like MeshLab, only easy, and things like that, almost all of which is free software. So we teach you how to do it. No bones about it. Come and learn. That's all there is to say. So that ends this take. Thank you for listening.